Hey guys, it's Oberstadt. In today's video, I am going to be doing my Ipsy Glambag Unbagging for the month of January. This is 2021, and I'm filming this on January 20th, so Inauguration Day is when I'm filming this. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. I did just film these. If you're curious, one of them is the Nomad Iceland palette, and the other is this one here, which is Lake Como from also Nomad. They have very similar color stories. I'll show you really quick. So here's a Lake Como palette. And this is the newest palette they just released. So if you look, they're very similar. They have very similar color stories to them. So I will be doing swatch comparisons when I get time. But yeah, that's what this is. And I'm wearing one of the Ipsy products right now, and I'm patch testing another one over here. So this bag takes me back to the 80s and plastic jelly shoes with this bag. Even smells like the jelly shoes we used to have back in the 80s. It says Dream on it in like silver. They're like little stars, and then there's a blue version of it across here. So there's that. Let's see. Okay, so January 2021, Dream It. New month, new year. Whew. And the sky's the limit. When you start small and trim here, a bold lip there, and your grandest glow goals will be within reach. Get into this month's theme at ipsy.com/dreamit. And then we've got the refreshments thing, which is one of the new like skincare things that they're working on right now. So there's that. I did look at it, but I have seen a couple reviews on some of the products that they got in their first refreshment shipment, and they said it was awful. And because I just got in an entire box of Good Molecules from Trend Mood, I'm not really in the need of more skincare at this moment. So I have a bunch of samples I'm going to get through. I have some nice full-size products that over the past week and some change, I have patch tested every one of them, so I know whether or not I'm allergic to them. I'm still using my Curology stuff, so yeah, I'm not really interested in the Ipsy skincare. Now, with this bag, I have used most of the products in here already at least once. So we're going to start at the top and work our way down. The first item in here, which I'm glad to see because I was running low of my medicated chapstick, and I went to order some with my last Walmart pickup order, and it was out of stock, so I'm glad to have this. I don't like to run out of lip balm. This is the Moroccan Magic Peppermint Eucalyptus Lip Balm. This is a full size. It is 4.25 grams, and it retails for $3.99. Technically, they sell these in 3 packs on their website for $12, so that's how they get the price. It says dry lip season is in full swing, so do yourself a favor. It should probably say flavor, in my opinion. And keep this all natural balm handy if you want your lips to feel smooth, soft and smooth. It's made with high quality nourishing argan oil and has a fresh minty flavor too. It says, tip, need a quick fix for a rough cuticle, which I do have one right here. I had an interaction with a piece of metal that didn't like me. Rub a tiny bit around them and help smooth and heal. Had to wait for the air to kick off. All right, so with this, when I first got it, of course I applied it. This is, get a comparison here. If you guys have been with Ipsy for a while, you probably got this one. This is the Glossier Mint Balm.com. This is more minty than this, but this is kind of like grainy feeling on my lips, and it's sweet. This isn't sweet. It's very smooth, very soft. Left my lips feeling moisturized for several hours. Like, I'm the kind of person who, as I'm like working on my computer and stuff, I just kind of take my chapstick off keep it on my keyboard, I just apply it and then put it back and then go back to working, and then inadvertently I just kind of pick it up and use it as I am doing work. And I noticed that I didn't reach for this for several hours. So I also used it first thing this morning when I got up at like 4:30. It's like after 8 a.m. now, and so I did leave it on my lips when I put the other product over it. So, and this is a very, very matte product, and I'm very glad I still had that on underneath because my lips don't feel dry yet, and that's a bonus. Okay, so I like that. I would probably buy a 3-pack of these. Okay, so the next is the item that I picked, and it came in this cute little box, but it doesn't quite fit the box. And I did look this up after I picked it on Sephora, and it's a glass bottle. And I'm glad that I did, and I'm already doing a patch test. I have it on this elbow, behind this ear, and on this side of my jawline, and I do put a little bit of it up onto my face. And so far, I've got a breakout starting here and a breakout up here that looks like it's gonna come up too, just within the first 4 hours of me trying this, because I've been testing out stuff on my skin the past few days, since I got in my Good Molecules box, so that I could patch test everything. And so I've been like rotating what sides I use, and of course because I have two sides, some days I did like 2 products, but yesterday I only did 1, and it was a toner and I used it on this side. So just looking for any type of like interaction with my skin, and this one is, like I said, I've already got a breakout right here that wasn't there before I put it on, so that's not good. So this is the Youth to the People Super Berry Hydrate Glow Oil. It says there's no better time to add a moisture boosting face oil to your skincare routine. This one seals in hydration thanks to prickly pear and squalane oils to protect your skin from the drying effects of the winter weather, plus a dose of antioxidant rich berries to up your glow. This is a deluxe sample size, so this little guy here is 3.7 milliliters or 0.125 ounces. The full size of this, and I forgot to write it on the card, they have it written here, but it says it's 30 milliliters and it is $44. Now on Sephora, they have mixed reviews. A lot of people that either have dry skin that use this have had like problems with breakouts. I know that there was one review that said she had oily skin, that she tested this out, and this is not recommended for oily or acne prone skin. A lot of people that said that they had normal skin thought it was just okay. Some people said it didn't sink in, so I'm a little scared to use it, especially with the fact that I can already feel and see a breakout coming up on my face. And you know, I have powder products, they're here, I have concealer on here, and then of course my eyes are done. So I don't have anything down here on my face. So yeah, not too happy about that, but that was what I picked because I do love using a facial oil. I usually use facial oils at night. And I, you know, wash my face, tone my face, and while my face is still like a little damp from the toner and it's still kind of warm from, you know, washing it, I just dropped the chapstick. At least it wasn't the glass bottle that hit the floor, because they also say that these don't travel well and these little rubber things break off, so that's not good. I usually do like 2 to 4 drops depending on which oil it is on my skin, and then I'll go in with like a serum or an essence, and then I do my moisturizer, and then I do my Curology stuff usually last. So if this oil is going to break me out, probably not a good idea. I might just use it on my hands because my hands are always excruciatingly dry. The next item that I got is actually from Elizabeth Mott. And I do have an affiliate link for them. Nobody's ever used it, but I do have one. It's in the description box as always, but I will link all of this stuff below. So Elizabeth Mott Ultra Moisturizing Shea Hand Cream in Full Bloom. This actually smells like straight up peony to me, and I didn't look to see if it was peony. It says keep this little tube of moisturizing goodness in your bag this winter, and your dry hands will thank you for it. This ultra hydrating formula is packed with nourishing shea butter and a lightweight texture. Soaks into the skin immediately, leaving your hands smooth but not slick. It says, you know, you can also use it on your elbows, knees, and heels. This is a sample size, technically, it's 15 milliliters or 0.53 ounces. What they do is on the website, they sell these little 15 milliliter tubes as a 3-pack for $28. So, and it looks like I didn't write the prices down. Again, I'll have all that listed down below, and I will pop it up on the screen like I usually do. So this is a very thick cream. But what I have found with this, and I got my Ipsy bag yesterday, is, you know, it goes on a little thick. It takes a little bit of work to get it to spread out. I mean, I could use more product, but after I do my makeup and stuff, I always wash my hands. I wash my hands before I touch my makeup, and I wash my hands afterwards. And for those that don't know, when I say I have OCD, I'm not just throwing out a term. I am OCD. I was on medication for it for many, many years. So if the next person who wants to come at me with, you should stop stigmatizing a disorder. Well, excuse me, but I have been clinically diagnosed with that disorder, so you can kiss my white ass. And I will elaborate on that probably in a live stream, because I had somebody attack me online for using the term I am super OCD in a sentence that I wrote, because she attacked me for stigmatizing a mental disorder and this, that, and the other. And I read her to filth. Absolutely read her. Yeah. And she came back kind of stuttering and was like, oh, sorry, but still you shouldn't. And I'm like, yeah. So I need to make a video and address a few things. So anyways, what this does is, if you guys have ever felt like satin, that's what this feels like. It feels like my hands feel like satin after I use it, or silk. It's very, very soft on the skin, and I've only got 2 more, so we're just gonna put up with the heat. The next product is what I'm wearing. Oh, and I love hand creams, so I like getting the hand creams in here. And Elizabeth Mott, I have several products from them. I have a teeny tiny highlighter. I have a bronzer that's about that size. I have a couple of other eyeshadows. So they're usually a pretty an affordable brand. Okay, this is from Sugar Cosmetics. This is their matte as hell crayon lipstick in 15, shade 15, which is called Stephanie Plum. This is made in Germany. I actually have their green liner in this waterline right now. This is their heavy coal liner in green light. I have had their liquid liner, and I used it like 2 or 3 times, and it completely dried out. So I have several products like this from them. This is 2.5 grams, and the full size is 2.8, so this is almost full size. The full size is $20.99, and this is very matte. When I first put it on, it was like a sheen, and I will stick a video clip up here of me putting it on. I did that like last after I did my eyes and everything. I don't like matte stuff because I don't even like matte eyeshadows. Like, I like to have shiny stuff. I'm a shiny person. I like ooh sparkly stuff. I love glitter and sparkle and like the holographic stuff. I love all the ooh shiny stuff. So when it comes to lipsticks and stuff, I like things with a little bit more sheen. And this looks it looks a little sheer in a few places. But I don't want to build it up too much because I already have dry lips, and my lips on this side are kind of peeling. So it's a beautiful color though. I like it. I can feel it, but it's not like super heavy, so that's nice. It says a pair of oversized sunglasses and a swipe of this berry lip crayon, your perfect on-the-go look. It coats the lips in intense plum color that stays fresh from your morning coffee to evening cocktails. I have vaped like twice with it, and that was where that bald spot came from in the middle, so it's not transfer proof. It says, and the all matte texture. It will never crack, flake, or dry out your lips. Meh. It says promise. It says to give this lippy extra staying power, apply 1 coat to bare lips, blot with a tissue, and repeat. I have a question for you guys. Have you ever taken like tissue and tried to blot your lipstick? Do you know how much lint comes off this onto your lips? I have never in my life ever been able to figure out how to stop that from happening. I have blotting sheets. These work. I have used these to do that with because I don't produce a whole lot of oil like anywhere. I think my scalp is the only place that ever produces oil, and it usually takes 4 or 5 days for it to do that. So my skin doesn't usually produce oil. My face never gets oily. My body is always super dry. So I've never had a use for these except for when I blot lipstick. So if you've ever done the tissue trick where you fold it in half and you go, let me know if you have like a specific brand that you use that doesn't like to leave little white fuzzy bits all over your lips that looks like you've been blowing a snowman, because I honestly have never been able to find a tissue or toilet paper or even paper towel, even Bounty. The Bounty paper towels that we use in the kitchen all leave stuff behind. So if you have a product that you recommend for that, let me know, because I would love to test out that theory, because I have yet in my 40 years on this planet been able to find a product that I can use to blot my lipstick that doesn't leave little white flecks behind. So the last thing in the bag is an SMS Glam Brush. It's all squashing. Oh, there's like baby stuff in the bag. At the very top, there's like a little bit of tape residue. It could be from the actual Ipsy bag itself. Alright, so this SMS Glam Brush says it is a flat Foundation B12, the easiest way to ditch visible makeup lines for good. Make this foundation brush a staple in your routine. The bristles are baby soft and blend liquid cream foundation to streak-free perfection. We love using this blending brush to apply cream contour and highlight products too. Its retail price is $19.50. I did add everything up. The cost of the bag is $12, and I do believe my total was like $53 and change for this bag. Again, I will leave all the information on the screen because I was a dum-dum and came in here and filmed without writing all of that stuff down. I actually used this brush today for my blush. This is a SLMISS Glam Brush, and this is their round blush in P40. So this is a green glitter. This one's like a slate blue. Let's see, what else do I have here? All right, I'm gonna stop digging. So I do have a few of their brushes. I think I've had like a few other face brushes and stuff, but I'm just not seeing any in my collection like at like first glance. I'm not seeing them. I know I have a few more other brushes. They might not even be in there. They might be like in the box of stuff that I had put aside for like giveaways or something. So this one here, I think I've had the longest, the white one, and I usually use this for like putting color right on my like the bone and then transferring it down into the crease and then blending it up onto here. So this is what I use that brush for, and it works really well for that. I do believe these are all synthetic. This one I used yesterday to do an eye look, and it's a nice dense like dome brush, and it's smaller, so if you want to work in smaller areas you can do that. The blush brush is a little too dense, but I'm using a Tarte blush, which is very hard and it's hard to get pigment off of it, so using that brush has made it easier to get product off of it. I don't wear foundation, but I wonder if I could get away with using it under my eyes for concealer, because I found that a couple of the concealer brushes that I have that are meant for concealer are like kind of pokey under the eye, and I don't like that. So I will try and find another use for that brush. But yeah, so that's everything for my Ipsy Glambag Unbagging. Oh, and for those that have never seen my like definitive streak of gray, there you go. There is my gray streak right in the center of my head. I've had people ask, and you can see it, you know, coming down. That's natural. It does that all on its own. And I've got like a bunch of little baby ones growing in. They're all gray. So I've had people ask about, well, I've never seen your gray streak. It just depends on how I part my hair. So anyways, yeah, this is my Ipsy bag. I'm going to sell this bag on like Depop. I'll also try and list it on my website. It's cute, but it's plastic. It's got a little plastic like zipper pull, which I'm sure over time will probably disintegrate and crack and break and fall off. But hey, there's a little blue ring on top of that, so you could probably just, you know, pull it with that. But I don't need another makeup bag. I certainly don't want one that's plastic. It looks very, very cheap to me. The only thing I'm really bummed about is this, and that's only because I was dumb and I looked at reviews. I mean, I'm still patch testing it. I put it on first thing this morning when I got up, so I would have all day to see a reaction because I plan on getting a shower this evening. So, yeah, everything else I'm liking. Even the lip. Oh, it's in the sink. Huh, where did the lip product go? It fell in the sink. I love the color of it. I think if it was me, I would probably throw like a light lip gloss or something over it, but it's very similar in color to my NYX Ripe Berry lipstick. And this will be going by my bed like all the rest of my little hand creams. And this might end up in my nightstand because I have a chapstick on my desk right now. But I do like this. I really like it. I also like how minty it is because when you're falling asleep, you can just go and just inhale it. It'll be like ping. It's very, very pepperminty, like twice as pepperminty as the Glossier mintbalm.com, and not nearly as gray because it's actually a nice smooth formula. We'll see what it does with my cuticle because I did jam it onto a piece of jeweler's metal yesterday, the day before yesterday, and took a chunk out of my cuticle, so that was not fun. Anyways, I'm Rebecca Oberstadt. This is my January Ipsy Glambag Unbagging for 2021. I will see you guys in another video very soon. And I did record these eye looks separately, so, and I recorded yesterday's eye look separately. So depending on how long each eye look was, depends on whether or not it'll be a 1 look or a 2 look or a 4 look video. And the video, or the one I did today, I did use both palettes. Yesterday's video was just the new one. And I still have multiple looks to do with this one. And this one is also brand new, so I haven't even done a first impression of that one yet. And I have some thoughts. So anyways, I will see you guys later. Have a fantastic day or night wherever you are. Bye.